gonna go poorly. It's gonna go horribly.
Gonna be okay.
Okay, and what the shit happened to my... I go in there and it looks like the most ridiculous thing ever. Wow, that's just not... Look, see, Type 3? I don't think it's supposed to be Type 3.
I'm using Type 2 on it.
Yeah, 2 looks about right. Not Origin, it's going to be using Belfast. Belfast. Yeah. There we go. Oh, Christ, I can select the windows. So the windows were... No, not that. Maybe that? Type 4, Type 5. Type 5 windows looks about right for the Defiant.
Oh, I didn't play with the windows. I didn't know the Defiant had windows.
Okay, so I think this needs to be more pale. Okay, so yeah, that looks about right. Why is all, like, the... Why are all the stripes... Because those two aren't... The stripes are all wrong.
I
on the
didn't
Defiant.
even
Like,
realize.
they're all tied to, like, the same color.
Yeah, I noticed that as well. I just made them black.
That's wrong!
Because I'm like...
It's wrong, Andrew!
I'm lazy.
Alright.
Sue me.
Okay. Okay. Stations. Hunter? Hunter! There we go. Okay, so wait. So, it's not going to be Hunter. It's not going to be Hunter. It's not going to be Hunter. It's going to be, shit. Well, Tactile Team 1. Torpedo High Yield, sure. Attack Hunter Omega. Attack Hunter Delta 2, okay. And Ren has Beamery Fire at will, which will do me no good whatsoever.
No. Torpedo spread and scatter volleys is what you're gonna want.
Yeah, I do not. That ain't happening. Okay, so I got torpedo spread 2, okay. And
rapid fires.
Tactical team. Alright. So Ike and 8. And on science will be Lima as per usual. And this is a terrible fucking idea.
You'll be fine.
Okay.
Just
so for those of you who are watching now...
Oh, are we recording again?
Oh, we've been recording, baby.
Oh, dear.
Oh, yeah. What is this tray gonna look like?
What tray?
My tray. Yeah, that's a disaster.
The USS Washington,
I didn't pick the name, that's just what it was called. So let me organize this goddamn tray for a moment. Ugh. Oh wait, start. I have to reset my traits, don't I? Because I changed fucking ships. No, I don't. Okay.
No. Only if you, respec.
Okay, so that's brace for impact. That's evasive maneuvers. Where's fire on my mark? Where are you? There you are. Okay. And after that goes, see, go down fighting. Let's see. Ramming speed. Bandit ship. Okay. get rid of the dual heavy cannon things. Okay, 4. 7. Get rid of those. Get rid of the pet. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. You are going into 6. Okay, yeah, it's fleet support 3. Get rid of the spread. Your tactical team. Rid of science. Rid of that, and let's drop. Let's see. Shield generator. Let's drop my cloak. Energy feedback conductor. The fuck?
I don't know what that is.
I have no idea what that is, but I'm willing to try. Diplomatic immunity. Singularity manipulation. Okay, rock and roll is already out there. Okay. Alright, I think this, Target self, plus 100 energy damage resistance. Oh, this is for the Aegis set. Okay.
Oh, duh. Oh, the Define actually looks badass doing rock and roll. Ship that actually makes sense doing rock and roll.
Okay, so let's see. Turn rate 53.5 degrees per second.
I'm at 40. 40 is my turn rate.
All right. Okay. So let's get this ill-advised thing underway.
Oh yeah.
Admiral, I'm getting dozens of reports of raiders hitting civilian ships near the Badlands. Starfleet intelligence believes that the raids are related to True activity in the region. We know that area is a haven for smugglers and criminals of all types. It stands to reason that the True are using it to avoid capture as well. They might even be using some of the Maquis bases that were abandoned before the Cardassian War. I know the... You mean Dominion War, right? I know the Badlands are dangerous, but I have complete confidence in the Washington and her crew, and not my ship, the Defiant. And you can get a career... You get some interesting deflectors, which is nice, and a career-specific kit reward, so...
Who is Warhorse, and why is he on our team?
I don't know.
Do you want to boot him? How did he even join our team?
I don't know. Where the hell did you come from? Whatever. See, it costs 35,000 to transwarp. No.
Oh, we'll just cruise to the Badlands.
So wait, do the enemy counts dynamically increase depending on the composition of the team?
I think they have to be in the map.
Okay.
Like, at least I think. So we're just gonna have some random warhorse with us?
Alert, STF, mission, sorry, buddy.
Sorry, warhorse.
Sorry. Doing things.
That's it. Oh, holy shit.
Whoops.
Shall we?
Alright. We're in captain rank starships. At least I am.
No, I'm in the tier 5 Defiant.
Yeah, I'm in a captain rank starship right now, doing a fucking fleet admiral rank starship or mission. Admiral, Starfleet Intelligence believes a True-Way radar base is located somewhere inside the system. The raiders have been the raiders have been preying on local traffic routes, and they don't leave survivors. We need to find that base and root out any hostiles in the area. We should scan the moons here, starting with that irregular one just ahead. The raider base must be on one of them. Okay.
This is gonna be fun.
Nothing here. Joy. Fantastic.
Well, at least they're not shooting at us.
Not yet. But they're about to be. Weapons platforms! Yay!
Oh, dear God. I hate these things.
My shields are gone!
You're fine. I think one of them just took your... Ow, Jesus, I'm not fine though. So you got nothing to worry about. They hate me more.
Yes, I should buff so I turn faster.
Oh, I'm getting some lag. Yep, server not responding. Nope.
Sir, there appear to be dense metallic clusters here, but no life signs. I'll have the computer run an analysis while we move on. There appear, Andrew.
There appear.
There appear.
Indeed.
Oh, are those like fucking attack ships? Those are all attack ships. Okay.
Oh. That's a lot of attack ships. Oh. Well. Wow, this is a really small moon.
Sorry, Lima. I'll say what you said just a second.
Those weapon platforms used to give me so much hell.
I remember, like, being terrified of those when I first went through this mission in a Defiant.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, there's still one. When I say no, you say survivors.
I don't think there's people on them. Hope there's not people
Okay,
on them.
sorry, Lima. What were you saying? Scan complete. Results are inconclusive due to highly ionized surface... results are inconclusive due to highly ionized surface deposits. We can continue our scan while the computer processes the data.
Oh boy. So apparently they haven't fixed the bug on this map. That's funny.
What bug?
Oh. Hematite-laced weaponry actually applying twice. It's fixed. It's fixed, but apparently it's not actually fixed on these maps. That's funny. Good job, Cricket. opposite strafing runs. And they're shooting me through a moon.
Ooh, magnesite ore.
Okay. Scanning the beta moon.
Scans report several gutted hulks below, sir. It appears to be a dumping ground, but there are no life signs, and the environment is hostile. Okay. We gotta go to Moon Delta.
Where is Delta?
The green arrow is telling me this way.
Yeah. Attack ships.
Mm-hmm.
I'm spread. That is just so mean. Neutronic torpedo and chemosite laced weaponry is absolutely hilarious.
So the computer has finished collating the data from Moons Gamma and Alpha. The metallic clusters in Moon Gamma seem to be natural, suggesting it was core ejecta from a dead planet. The ionization on Moon Alpha, however, is intentional. Sensors are picking signs... Sensors are picking signs? The grammar is killing me. Of the raiders there. We're detecting several outposts and a large base which appears to be a weapons depot and storehouse. Andrew?
Yeah, what's up?
What's another word for a depot?
A storehouse?
Mm-hmm. The True Way has a weapons depot. It's a depot for weapons depots. It's where they store their weapons depots.
So, apparently we've found the redundancy naming department of redundancy?
Admiral sensors detect several approaching True Way ships. They're hailing us, sir. Do you want me to put it on the main view screen? Do I have a choice? My superiors will be most pleased when I present your ship to them, Admiral. Surrender now, and I may spare the lives of your crew. Oh, 2 Keldons. Oh, I remember this fight. Once upon a time. These guys were a pain in my ass.
I don't know, Kelvin can still be kind of a pain in the ass. Especially when they take your shields and... Please stop that. Eat a few of those. And apparently I'll lag first. I don't know what I did, but I'm pretty sure you killed both of them because I was lagging.
Let's see. Sir, that seems to be the last of the True Way ships. Your away team is assembled and standing by in the transporter room. Move down. There we go. Okay.
Is that who you brought last time?
There are 2 of the people I brought last time.
Oh.
I believe the party was Drake, Lima, Grim, Locke, and Nell last time.
Drake was one of your boss, right?
Dude.
I'm kidding. It's funny because you called him Drake in that episode.
Let's see.
I was listening to it.
Captain Tricorder readings indicate that this facility houses both weapons and various supplies. It seems likely that the raiders will have defensive systems in place. We should exercise caution.
I'm still on the loading screen. Still on the loading screen.
Okay, skills, Grim. Effects, shields, equipment diagnostics. Good.
Now not in the loading screen, but I'm not actually here. There we go. Jesus Christ, game. Oh wow, it's just a ginormous mob of dudes, isn't it?
Yep.
Alright.
Nothing but dudes.
Let's go murder them. This looks like the inside of my freighter.
Because it is the inside of your freighter.
Except with, whoa, more hostiles. Oh, and it's a little bit better lit in here. What's the cooldown on your crystalline spike?
It's already down to 30 seconds.
So it's a pretty short cooldown.
Yeah.
That's actually kind of sick.
And it doesn't put my grenades on cooldown either, so I can throw things at people for days. I wonder if the phaser glitch is going to happen here. Just make this whole place make the whole place look like a Daft Punk concert.
Oh jeez, that'd be fun. Oh, I forgot this. Now I remember why you hate this mission.
There we go. Hey you, get me and my people out of these cells and I'll show you where the Cardies keep their weapons. They've got quite a stash, and some of it is Starfleet issue.
They've been raiding Federation ships. No shit. Excuse me.
Oh, hi. Ow! Crystal.
Yeah,
Rift. Grenades. More grenades. Shotguns.
Thug life.
Ow.
Yeah, watch out for the explosions. Two of the civilians we just saved walked into them.
Come on, do your Daft Punk show thing. I remember hating fighting Glins because they would fill the corridors with phasers. And then, like, the phasers would get stuck.
Maybe they fixed it?
I know they fixed it.
Oh.
It just isn't the same, you know?
Yeah. I like the buggy broken mess. Whoa. Oh, I thought they were wearing one of those old Sierra uniforms.
Oh, you mean the uniform Starfleet was wearing before they classed themselves up a little bit?
Yeah.
Can't say I miss the old uniforms.
No, neither can I. I mean, they weren't bad, but they weren't good either.
You look surprised to see a man like me in a place like this. Your name's familiar. Didn't a Riker serve on the Enterprise? You're probably thinking about my Uncle Will. I guess he's my uncle anyway. Our transporter created duplicates brothers? My father was Will Riker's duplicate, and he was in Starfleet too. His name was Thomas Riker. Thomas abandoned his career and joined the Maquis, a group fighting the Cardassians, and then he was thrown into a Cardassian prison camp for his trouble. How did you end up here? After the Cardassian Union collapsed in the Dominion War, everyone forgot about the prisoners of war on Liaison 2. The Cardassians could barely take care of themselves back then, and they considered feeding and caring for Maquis prisoners a waste of resources. The people at my father's camp were abandoned. He convinced them to work together first for survival, and later to build a community. Since he died, I've taken charge of things. What happened to him? That's a painful topic. Like I said, my father organized a bunch of prisoners of war and random criminals into a working community. We didn't have any help from Starfleet or anyone else, and we liked it that way. It's tough for the few Maquis left to trust Starfleet, even now. My mother was a botanist before she was a Maquis fighter. She was the one who taught the prisoners how to raise crops and survive. She went into the back country to collect plant samples last summer. It wasn't unusual for her to be gone for a few days at a time, but after 3 days, my father went looking for her. Mother had fallen into a ravine, and she was critically injured. He carried her most of the way home, but I think his heart gave out. Losing my parents was a big blow to our colony, and to me. What do you need from me? The raiders found us and brought us here. If you can help us get back on our way, we'll do what we can for you. Proceed.
Server not responding. Oh, there we go. Think.
Server's kind of got it in for you.
Just maybe it doesn't want us playing. Oh dear God. Playing Badlands together apparently. Maybe it feels bad for us too.
Those are a lot of explosions.
That was a damn lot of explosions. Fuck. How about you don't throw grenades at us, huh?
You talking to me or the Cardassians?
The Cardassians. They really love chucking their grenades. Really? They still use rockets in the 25th century?
This is where the raiders store all their ordnance. These torpedoes use Starfleet-issued guidance systems. If you enter your command override codes, you can trigger them to detonate from the safety of your ship.
Convenient.
Yeah, I'd like to thank the Cardassians for giving us a way to kill them all at once from a convenient distance.
There we go. Is that all the weaponry in this room? Or did I miss one?
3, 4, so still missing one.
Yep. I got it.
When you trigger detonation, this place will go up like a breached warp core. But will it be pretty? Will it be like a pretty blue, like a breached Vaudwar warp core?
Yeah, I love the breach wad. Those things. The Heralds kind of have a similar explosion, don't they?
Yeah, a little bit.
Not as pretty.
Nah. Defiance, motherfucker!
That's how we kill motherfuckers.
Is it me, or are these Cardassians surprisingly badass?
Yeah, I don't know. They must have taken their big boy pills before we got in here.
We can never repay you for what you've done, Admiral. There's only one thing standing between us and freedom now. Gul Brun. He's the leader of this bunch. Since you've been making short work of his men, I bet he's in the hangar preparing to escape in the shuttle he took from us. I heard him say something about mounting Cardassian disruptors on the shuttle. If that's the case, even a starship like yours could be in danger. Yeah, he's not even... He wouldn't even have posed a threat if I brought a shuttle, dude. Seriously.
No.
Oh no, he's going to arm a runabout and come after us.
I'm shaking in my boots, Alec. What about you?
Because that's what it literally is. It's a runabout. He's going to strap disruptors onto a ship that already has weapons.
But he's putting bigger weapons on it.
The hangar is crawling with Gul Brun's raiders. Frankly, I don't think another pair of fists is going to be much help to you. What I can do is head back to the console, contact my people, and keep them out of the crossfire. I'll take care of them, you take care of Gul Brun.
Okay.
When I say no, you say survivors.
Nothing says no survivors than good old buckshot.
Well, that kind of hurt. No.
You good there, Alex?
Yeah. Yeah. Not really sure what the hell is happening here.
Jesus?
What the fuck? Just... Don't you dare. Oh my god!
Why did you respawn? Oh shit. Nope.
You would not fucking believe where it respawned me.
At the start of the level?
Yep.
I was gonna tell you not to respawn.
I think it did this to me before, too.
Oh. Me and the homeboy are down. I'm gonna wait. Wait for you to get here. Yeah, I just took 164, 264, 95, 90, 158, 95.
They're hitting like fucking dump trucks in there.
They are hitting like runaway ice cream vans. Oh, you're getting here. Oh, this is gonna be a funny video. Don't worry, you'll be fine.
I mean, I had to use Defiance in the other room. What the fuck? Like, how in the shit? You know what? Have a Horta. Have a Crystal. Have a grenade.
Yes, come on, Lima. My dumb ass up. Come on, get up, Fred.
Well, didn't mean to do that, but we're fighting these guys now.
Oh, shit. Ow, fuck your grenades.
I think that's what killed me before, too, is that somebody, like, fucking grenaded me.
Well, when they chuck, like, 20 of them at you.
Our grenades will blot out the sun.
And we shall dine in the dark? Can't remember that line.
No fucks given, nothing held back.
Come on.
Now we get to fight the tough one.
Yeah.
Over there, Captain. Gul Brun just came out of the shuttle. Why? You realize You realize you could have just evacuated the air out of here, right? I mean... You could have just fucking stayed in the shuttle.
That would have made sense, dude.
Instead of, like, fucking marching out. Like, fucking cowboying up and, like, walking out to face the armed party that just killed everybody in the room. You could have just, like, blown the fucking force field and, like, used the disruptors to, like, shoot the force field generator and leave. I mean, it's not like you're keeping this place, so everybody's dead. Everybody else is dead anyways. That's the last of them. You have the gratitude of me and the people of my settlement. The game is literally... It's like my energy is gone. The game is literally sucking my energy out. It's like a fucking Davidian. It's Davidian sucking my fucking vital energy out now.
No. It's not the game. It's the fucking Cardassian arc has done that to you.
Listen,
there's a difference.
Listen, when you get back to your ship, would you send a message to my Uncle Will? Tell him that in the end, my father found a place where he belonged. He had a good life, and that's all that matters. Admiral, the transporters are standing by to beam you aboard and also transfer the tagged crates to the civilian shuttlecraft. Let's take care of this and then report back to Starfleet. And that's it. That's it. Like, I would have expected, like, the true way to call in some fucking support. Like, oh, but wait, here's a space boss.
No. Just fight all these douchebags and... We don't even get to see an explosion.
No. The Dominion War left Cardassian space in chaos. A society that prided itself on order and service fell into chaos and despair. Wait. The Dominion War left Cardassian space in chaos. Chaos... You said that twice!
Department of Redundancy Department.
Cardassians' transition to a free society has been a difficult one. The Federation has done all it can to help, but I'm not surprised to learn that there were worlds like Liaison 2 where people were simply forgotten. I'll pass Joshua's message on to Admiral Riker, and I'll get a ship out to the Liaison system with medical supplies and a communications array. It may take some time, but there's a chance that we can reintegrate the former Maquis back into the Federation. Good work. And there's like a bunch of deflectors.
And the Mark 11 kit.
So, not bad loot.
Well.
Okay, get me out. Get me out. Get me out. Get me out of this Defiant.
Oh, quiet. They're not that bad. Well, I think with that bombshell, I think I'm gonna call it a night. That was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I had a very, very enjoyable time. But for now, I am gonna call it a night.
Alright, see ya.
Oh yeah, have a good one, bro.
You too.
I think this one's... It sucked the life out of me and I need to go pass out. Alright, have a good one, man.
Alright, see ya.
Bye.
Alright, now all that's left for me is to put her in dock. Because I think this was the one. Might be wrong. Am I right? Am I right? Yeah. Now a little lower. Yeah. Right there. Okay, maybe not. There we go. And I'm in dock. This scale is nowhere near what it's supposed to be. Dock at Deep Space Nine. Oh. Oh. It's done. I am done. It is done. The Cardassian arc is done. Okay. So I've convalesced a little bit. Got myself something to eat. God, what was that, like 5 hours? 5 hours. So, there you have it. Once upon a time, this was all the best content in the game. Now, not so much. Now it is by far some of the worst content in the game. And I think the reason is, as good as it was, as much better, certainly than the Romulan missions, as it was, this is still content that was developed on a very tight budget in a very short amount of time. So even though it's had passes done on it, of course, to integrate itself with like the DOF missions, for example, with the Changeling. It's had that, but there's really nothing you can do to save these missions or bring them to the level of the others without tearing them down. And that, of course, that's what they're going to be doing. And there's a lot of superfluous stuff in there that's going to get scrapped. In the case of Deep Space Nine getting taken over like a bunch of times, that's because it's going to happen in the future with the Mirror Universe stuff in Season 11, spoilers. Or at least that's what I've heard. That's what the grapevine tells me, is that there's going to be like some Mirror Universe stuff with taking over Deep Space Nine and what have you. So, we're really not getting rid of that stuff so much as just moving it ahead. Or moving it backwards, I should say, to like after the Iconian War stuff. And they would not be revamping Deep Space Nine, because they've retouched Deep Space Nine massively. They changed the Deep Space Nine maps hugely in preparation for the 2800, and seems to be doing it again for this. So I don't know if there's going to be a featured episode series. I do remember there was a one of the bullet points of the production schedule was the return of featured episode series. So I don't know if that's coming or not. In all likelihood, there will be a featured episode series in 2016. But yeah, there's really nothing you can do for this stuff aside from ripping it down and ripping it apart and putting it back together better. And there's a lot of places where cryptic storytelling and their direction has improved. That one map, for example, that we were talking about earlier, and where you just like warp in orbit of Bajor and you immediately beam down. You spend a grand total of 2 seconds on this map. You know, it's just like in Frozen, where you like warp to the map where the Riemann Resistance is headquartered, and it's this gorgeous map that you spend all of 2 seconds in. They don't do that anymore. More and more, they've been using cutscenes to show you arriving, and then they just drop you into this ground map. Like, you arrived, you beamed down, now you're here. And then we go. And if you do approach the thing you're beaming down to, it's usually to establish something. It's basically like a lengthy establishing shot, showing you either ships or the parties who are at this place, who are at work in this place, or who are going to be opposing you later. So their camera direction and their pacing has improved a great deal. The writing is certainly improved. And there's just nothing for it at this point. Like, these missions are what once was the best stuff in the game is now just kind of an eyesore. that's probably too unkind. That's a very mean-spirited thing to call it, but I don't say it in mean spirit, if you know what I mean. I say it because it's simply the least polished stuff. Like, you're going to go through the revised Klingon missions, you're going to go into the remastered Klingon missions, into the brand new Romulan storyline, and then you hit these missions. Both of those, the Klingon and Romulan stuff, are up to the quality. They've been brought up to the level of quality of everything else. And then you hit these missions, and it's like a wall of crap, basically. Not crap. These missions are not... It's just this, like, huge length of time spent playing these missions that are not as good as the missions you just came from. And you're going to be and like I said, you're going to be playing them for a while, because this arc has a lot of missions in it. I could not have done this without help. I could not have, like, gone through this without someone to keep commentary running and help me out and joke with. And thank you, Andrew. He's already off. He's already gone to sleep. We were both pretty much spent from this. Thank you, Andrew, for coming along on this journey. Thank you, Ice, for helping light this candle. And sorry you couldn't join us through the suffering, but you might have dodged a bullet there, because whew, this has been rough. So yeah. So I'm not sure when you're going to see this, actually. You may see this, actually, right before season... Because the next update, or this week's update, rather, when I'm recording this, is going to be Kingdom Hearts. And then there's going to be a couple missions. And then there's going to be another Kingdom Hearts. And then another couple of missions. And then this one. And then Kingdom Hearts, and then this one. So, you may be seeing this... Season 11 may be about to launch, or it may have launched already by the time you see this. But anyways, thank you also for joining me on this odyssey through pain. On this journey of pain. You have walked the river. We have walked the river of blood together, and we shall tell of our emotional scars. We shall show our emotional scars with pride. I feel like I've been through that Klingon initiation ritual they had to put Worf through in that one episode, when he was going through Klingon puberty or something. That's what I feel like. I feel like I've walked through just like a bunch of... I've walked a gauntlet of a bunch of, like, fucking big-ass Klingons with pain sticks, like, jabbing them into my sides. It's not a good feeling. Hopefully it doesn't... Hopefully it'll be better. Like, the new Cardassian arc will be better. One hopes. One hopes. One dares hope. It'll be better. It'll be way better. Don't worry. As for it will almost certainly not be the same number of missions. Like, I can guarantee you it won't be the same number of missions as the current Cardassian arc. But that's fine if they adjust the level curve to include the Iconian missions that have been coming out. There's more than enough missions to make that level curve smooth, like, much smoother than it is now, honestly, and much more enjoyable with some of the Cardassian missions taken out and remastered missions put back in. I hope they do Cage of Fire justice. I hope that mission gets a really good pass and a really good remastering. Because that mission has everything it really needs to be really cool in terms of plot. That mission could be really cool. That could be like just this really cool, really twisted hour-long journey into the fire caves to confront the Pa-wraiths. With lots of twists and turns. You know? Lots of sort of trickery of the player, and lots of sort of messed up set pieces. That could be a really cool mission. I don't know. I hope they keep it. Suspect, I suspect, will get a similar treatment. Really hoping that mission stays too. Not just because it was one of the special tactics early hazing rituals, but because it was one of the first really cool things that happened in the Cardassian storyline. Yeah, that would be really cool. I'm not sure how. Like, I hope they use it well. Like, I hope they use the remastered Cardassian missions well. Like, not just have them as like mission content, but like use them to enrichen the world and add something to the plot that wasn't there before. To add texture to things that happen later. Maybe they could introduce a couple characters earlier than they did. You're kind of just like thrown into. They could introduce Sean a little earlier than that. You know, make you get to meet Sean, and give you some context to when he like greets. He's like, you know, I'm glad you're here. You know, it's like all these diplomats. I'm glad there's somebody here who knows what they're doing. Give some context to that conversation. Have like deal with the Borg alongside him. You know, like why he like thinks clearly has a high opinion of you and your abilities. You know, like deal with the Borg alongside of him. You know, so like establish that he's this angry widower previously, and it'll just like that'll just texture him in the 2800 and onward in a really great way. Please use these missions that you're remastering. I hope they are. Because they're probably already done. The remastered missions are probably just like deep in QA testing at this point, so they're probably already done. They're just being fixed. I just hope they've been used, but I'm sure they'll be good. Considering Cryptic's track record with story content, even if you don't particularly agree with the writing, even if you think the story is weak in a mission, the storytelling has been pretty strong throughout. So I have every confidence these missions are going to be pretty good. I'm actually interested in seeing what they're doing. I'm disappointed at the lack of an exploration system. Definitely. But I think the new Cardassian missions are a safe bet. I can't wait to see what they're going to do with them. So I've been recording for like 5 hours now, and I am tapped. I'm gonna tap out now. I'm gonna tap out, play something, get ready to stay awake all day because my new graphics card comes in. That's gonna be fun. And get ready for Phantom Pain, which comes out tomorrow. Oh, Phantom Pain's gonna be awesome. So never fear, Rise of the Red Shirt will return this year. It will return with, if not at the launch of New Dawn, soon after it. We're probably going to do a round table once the Iconian stuff is wrapped up as well, because the Delta stuff and the Iconian stuff really is sort of the same story. And we'll do a round table about that stuff. And, yeah, I think that's where we're at. I'm tired. I'm real tired. And I'll see you guys later. So later.